don't understand why that makes no sense.
I don't know either. Welcome, Pewter Report readers and viewers, to another edition of What's Cooking. I am Mark Cook. This is a special fishing edition of What's Cooking because we are here with the man of the hour, starting middle linebacker for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Mr. Adarius Taylor.
Yes.
Johnson Jr. III. Sorry about that. Taylor. I always mix that up. I still sometimes type out Glenn. How hard is it for you? Because you change your name in the offseason. Do you still, like, when you go to sign the check of the bank, do you still accidentally almost put Glenn?
Absolutely not.
No?
No.
Never?
Never. One time I was signing an autograph and I almost regretted it. Right. But that was the only time.
Are fans confused? Because, you know, when you guys go out after a game, there's always fans lined up. And they're like, hey, that's Adarius. Yeah, you look a lot like Adarius Glenn. I mean, have you had any confusion with this whole name change thing?
No, I haven't actually. I have people say, hey, why'd you change your name?
Right.
They're asking me the story and stuff like that, but they're not messing it up.
What's for lunch today? Any fish on the menu?
Not.
No fish on the menu. Have you petitioned them, like, to fry up some bass or something for you?
No, I haven't. They have some good stuff in there. They have mahi, once a week.
They don't try to feed you none of that tilapia stuff, do they?
No, only the good stuff.
If you don't know, Adarius Glenn is from Lakeland, Florida. Polk County native and a fishing fool. You're not going to believe the size of the fish that this guy catches. I'm not talking about these little minnows. I'm talking about tournament-size quality bass. Would you be embarrassed if I was on your boat right now?
Absolutely. I don't know what's going on there.
Sorry. No problem. No problem at all. Just going through it anytime. Now, Darius, you'd like to end your great fishing. I've got a little quiz for you here.
January what?
What is this?
Probably third.
June bug.
At this point,
You nailed it. All right, now we're going to see if you can identify what color this one is. It's a little more difficult.
Watermelon.
Nailed it. I can't get nothing by this guy. I only got one more to try and fool him with, if I can dig it out here. And also one of my favorite colors of all time.
Red shad.
Red shad. He nailed it. Difference between Texas rig and Carolina rig, real quick.
Carolina rig, you want to mostly drag it, and the weights, depending on how far you want it, probably like 8 to 10 inches from your worm, and you have two beads on each end,
right?
And then Texas rig, it's a bullet weight, and it
moves up and down.
I
can't get anything past this guy. He's legit. Bluegill or speckled perch if you had to have a plate full for supper?
Well, I call them
Crappie, I know.
But
Plain City people call them speckled perch. I thought they called them speckled perch in Polk County too.
It depends on who you talk to.
If you're down at Tenorock, they probably call them speckled perch.
Yeah.
Lake Parker, you fish there?
Yeah. It's not my favorite lake. Yeah, not my favorite lake either.
Walden Lake in Plant City?
Never heard of that.
Yeah, no, you don't want to fish there. It used to be called Mud Lake until they built all these fancy houses. They had to change it to Walden Lake.
Yeah,
because nobody wanted to live near Mud Lake.
Yeah.
So that's a true story.
Yep.
He likes this. All right. Now, Adarius, when you're growing up as a kid, you came home from school from Lake Gibson Elementary, and you're walking through where'd you go to elementary school?
I went to Churchwell Elementary.
Churchwell. When you're coming home from Churchwell, you walk in the door, you smell it. You're like, oh my gosh, Mom and Dad cooked my favorite meal. Grandma cooked my favorite meal. And somebody cooked your favorite meal. What was it?
It happened to be my mom's pork chops. My favorite.
Fried or baked?
Baked.
Everyone knows you have to eat pork chops fried. You were eating healthy as a 10-year-old?
Yeah.
Look at the difference between us in size. Maybe he's got something there on that. All right, so it was baked pork chops. What else?
Rice. I love rice.
Homemade gravy?
Yeah.
You like gravy?
Yeah.
You take the drippings from the pork chop and stuff like that?
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. A little bit of flour in there?
Yeah.
All right, very good. I can't argue with that. That's so far the best one. Somebody said hot dogs. I think that was at Humphreys. What's the best meal that Adarius Taylor can cook?
Fry some fish.
Do you make your own batter, or do you buy the Zatarans, or what do you do?
No, there's actually, I stole something from one of my friends, how he does it. He just does it, a mixture of stuff. Mm-hmm. But it's not homemade, but he mixes it all up.
Right.
And he gets it's perfect.
And it's fried?
It's fried.
All right. No baked. All right.
No.
Which teammate in that locker room did you trust to cook you? And what would they cook for you?
Oh, that's a tough one.
You're good. Mr. Quarles, say hi.
To be honest with you, I don't know if I'd trust anybody in there to cook me a meal.
Well, how about one of them to take you out to dinner?
Out to
They're
dinner.
going to pay for it.
And they're gonna pay for it.
Linebackers are notorious for not wanting to
Levante.
spend money, right?
Levante.
You buy? Or is he going to forget his wallet?
He tried to walk out, but
What's your go-to restaurant? Like, you give them a free plug, they're going to give you a free meal, hopefully.
it'd have to be Forest Garage.
Perfect. You know what's happening at Ford's Garage Tuesday, Darius?
What's going on?
There's going to be a podcast, live podcast taping, and somebody's going to have their own special custom-built burger. I wonder who that would be. The name of the burger is the Big 53.
Whoa!
What number are you?
Hey, 53.
What do you know?
Hey, that sounds like a burger right there.
Tell them real quick what's on your burger.
Oh, yeah, you got me
remember?
on guard. I forgot.
There was fried jalapeno, cheddar jack cheese, applewood smoked bacon on a brioche bun with lettuce and tomato. That's the Big 53 burger that's going to be going on at Ford's Garage on Tuesday night, November 13th.
Yeah, everybody's got to come out and try that. Bobby, you got to come try that. You got to come.
And all the proceeds are going to go benefit his charity, which is
Kids Pack.
Kids Pack does what? Come on through.
They feed hungry children after school.
And if we don't get enough money, then Adarius and I are going to go to each school individually, and we're going to do a fish fry in the parking lot. True?
True.
All right, very good. Adarius, appreciate you, my friend. We'll see you Tuesday night at Ford's Garage. Thanks for everything. And I got my phone handy, so I'll be waiting in the off season for you to call me so we can do a little fishing.
Yeah, you ain't getting my call. I'm not calling you.
He'll call me. Don't worry. He'll call me.